Anthony Edwards cards are hot. Shohei Ohtani cards are not. But we'll tell you about those plus many more cards in today's Top 5. Hello, sports card investors, and welcome to another Top 5 Tuesday. And what a week this is. This Thursday night, my Florida Gators are in action, and there's big-time college football all weekend long. And this weekend is the Burbank Card Show as well. The Burbank Card Show in Anaheim, California. This is going to be the biggest card show in the world outside of the National. It's going to be massive. I will be there in Anaheim Friday and Saturday. I hope to see you there. But right now, we need to talk about cards going up. And of course, today's Top 5 is sponsored by Whatnot. Whatnot has awesome live auctions every day and night starting at just $1. For packs, boxes, breaks, singles, and more. It's a lot of fun. And if you scan the QR code on your screen or use the special link in our show description below, you'll get $10 in free credit when you sign up for Whatnot. Okay, let's take a look at the overall sports card market with a market pulse by Market Movers. It has been flat over the past week. We're still up a little bit on the year. What's really interesting, though, is Formula One cards actually have been heating back up over the last 30 days. They're making a little bit of a comeback after being cold for the most part for the last year. But it's baseball cards from 2018 through 2020, which is the category of cards that is down the most right now. They are down a lot over the last 30 days. Can you guess why? Whose cards are in that 2018 through 2020 range? Couple of notable players whose cards have dipped. We'll tell you about them next. It's time for today's Top 5. We're starting with a cold card, and oh my goodness, Shohei Ohtani is on the cold list today, and this comes after he had been on the hot list for almost the entire season. In fact, this entire year, Shohei Ohtani's cards have been the hottest cards overall in the sports card market, but that has started to change over the last week. Shohei suffered a UCL tear, and he has been shut down from pitching. He will not pitch again this season. The good news is he'll still be out there. He's going to still be hitting, and of course, he's on an incredible home run pace. He was already the runaway for the MVP award. He's probably still going to go on and win the MVP award, but the fact that we're not going to see him pitching anymore and maybe what this means for him long-term in terms of pitching, this has his cards starting to all of a sudden get a little bit cold in the sports card market. Let's take a look here in Market Movers, and I brought up 4 of his 2018 cards on the screen. I've got his Bowman base and his Topps base in raw condition. I've got his Topps update and his Topps Chrome in PSA 10 condition. Then I've also got that 2023 Topps Now World Baseball Classic card in raw condition up on the screen as well. All of these, if we look at price change by percentage, you can see the fall of all of these over the course of the last week since that UCL tear was announced. These things are starting to really dip. Over the last 14 days, these cards are all down anywhere between about 26% and all the way up to 39%. That Topps Update base card in PSA 10 condition 2 weeks ago was $185, and it most recently sold for $113. There has been a very strong sell-off of Shohei Ohtani cards coming on the back of this news of the UCL tear. That is unfortunate to see, but it's not as bad as another recent baseball player. You guys know the deal with Wander Franco, and look at these cards from 2019 Bowman Chrome, Bowman Paper, the Bowman Mega Box from Chrome Prospects, the Mega Box Mojo Refractor, and the 2022 Topps base, all of these in PSA 10. Look at these things nosedive. If we look at price change by percentage, these have been even colder. These cards are down anywhere over the last 2 weeks, anywhere between 17% and all the way up to about a 59% drop on that 2019 Bowman Paper PSA 10. That card's gone from $35 to $14 over the last couple of weeks. Man, it has not been a good couple of weeks here for Shohei's cards and for Wander Franco's cards, and this has been dragging down the entire modern baseball card market along with it. Hopefully we see some stars emerge come playoff time, and as sports card investors refocus on the playoffs, hopefully we see some upwards movement once again in the modern baseball card market. But now let's talk about cards going up, and we're starting with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in the number 5 spot today. The Oklahoma City Thunder star guard had an incredible season last year, really put up almost MVP level numbers, 31 points per game last year, 51% shooting, and this caused his cards to break out last year. There's even more hope for him going into this season, especially as the Thunder are probably going to be better because Chet Holmgren will be joining the team this year to play alongside Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And in addition to that, Shai is currently playing for Team Canada in the World Cup. So that is bringing his cards a little more into focus right now as well. And you can see what his cards are doing here in Market Movers. I brought up 4 of his 2018 rookie cards, his Donruss base, Optic base, Prism Silver, and Prism Red, White, and Blue, all in PSA 10 condition. That one's a little ironic considering he's playing for Team Canada, but his red, white, and blue card is currently going up, and I'll switch this to price change by percentage. And you can look at this graph here. We're looking over the last 14 days. All of these cards are on the rise. These cards are up anywhere between about 3% all the way up to about 47%. That Donruss base card in PSA 10 condition, that is the least expensive of these 3 cards, but it has gone from about $31 to about $46 over the course of the last 2 weeks. Hopefully that is a sign of things to come for Shai's basketball card market. Let's go to football for the number 4 spot, and we're going with Sam Howell, the Washington Commanders quarterback. There's a lot of excitement about him all of a sudden. Now, he just played 1 game last season, but was recently named the starter for this upcoming year. And Washington really needs a starting quarterback who can steadily hold that position. The team has used 12 different quarterbacks since Kirk Cousins was last there in 2017. And Washington's got a decent team overall. If they can get the quarterback position right, they can probably be okay. Is Sam Howell the answer? I don't know, but there's some football card collectors and investors that think so. Let's take a look here in Market Movers. I brought up 3 of his 2022 rookie cards, his Prism Base, Prism Silver, and his Contenders Rookie Ticket Auto, all in PSA 10 condition. And we're looking here on the graph of the last 14 days. You can see all of these are ticking up a nice amount. It is that Prism Base card from a percentage standpoint that is up the most. That is $87.50 today. But a couple of weeks ago, you could have picked that card up for $40. That card has more than doubled over the course of the last couple of weeks. The Prism Silver has done really well too. That Prism Silver has gone from $222 all the way up to $321 over the last couple of weeks. The Contenders has been a little more flat. That one was $515 and most recently sold for $530, but still inching up nonetheless. It is exciting to see Sam Howell's cards on the rise. Will that sustain? All depends how Washington comes out of the gate and how he plays in the first several games. In the number 3 spot, we're going with another young quarterback, Kenny Pickett, the aspiring Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback. He is also, much like Sam Howell, going to have a real chance this season. Now, Pickett played a lot more than Howell last year. Last year, Pickett started for a lot of the season for the Steelers. They were 7-5 in games that he started. He threw for 2,400 yards, so that's pretty decent. But he only had 7 touchdowns and he had 9 interceptions. So that's not the best, but he was a rookie. Now this year we're expecting more out of him, and reportedly he's been looking sharp during the preseason. People are excited about his connection with George Pickens. How will that transpire to the regular season and his card prices? Only time will tell, but right now his cards are going up in anticipation that he's going to have a good year. Let's take a look here in Market Movers, and these are 5 of his rookie cards from 2022 Mosaic, his NFL debut card, his 2022 Score. I've got his 2022 Donruss downtown here, so a higher end card, his Optic base, and then his 2021 Select XRC Prism card. That's a popular one. Nice high-end card there as well. All of these in PSA 10 condition. And if we look at the graph over the last 30 days, You can see all of these are showing nice upwards and to the right movement, which is what you want to see when you're looking at these price graphs and market movers. All of these cards are up anywhere between 13% and all the way up at 122% increase over the last 30 days. It's that score, which is the least expensive of all of these cards, but that score has gone from $22 to about $50 over the last 30 days. The Mosaic NFL debut in PSA 10 has gone from $30 to $42. The downtown has gone from $900 to $1,200. So that's a nice $300 jump in price over the last 30 days. If any of you out there have one of Kenny Pickett's downtown Donruss cards in PSA 10 condition, all of these cards are going up. Probably doesn't matter what Kenny Pickett you have. Chances are it's pretty hot right now. We're going to baseball with the number 2 spot, and it's Jasson Dominguez. He's back in the top 5, the Yankees star prospect. He has, of course, been one of the most popular prospects in baseball for a few years now because there was tons of hype about this kid when he came into the New York Yankees organization. But then his cards found their way onto the cold list after spring training when he didn't get a shot and people weren't sure how good he was actually going to be. But he's having success in the minors. He was recently called up to AAA, which means that there is a chance that he could get a shot in New York on their big league roster in September. And in his first 7 games at AAA, he's batting .478 with 10 RBI. So that's really, really good news, and that is causing his card prices to shoot back up again. Let's take a look here in market movers, and these are from 2020. These are all of his Bowman first cards. So I've got the paper prospects, I've got the Bowman Chrome prospects, I've got the Bowman Sapphire Edition Chrome prospects, and then I've also got that Mega Box Mojo Refractor first prospect card. All of these in PSA 10 condition. If we look at the chart, you can see all of these are going up. If we look at price change by percentage, you can see these are all going up a lot. Like, this is a good trend line here over the last week on all of these cards for Jasson Dominguez. In fact, over the last 30 days, all of these cards are up anywhere between about 23% and about 58%. It is that Mojo Refractor that has gone from about $63 to close to $100. That's a nice increase there over the course of the last 30 days. That Sapphire has gone from $109 to $150 in PSA 10 condition. It's been a good month if you're holding Jasson Dominguez's cards. It's time for today's number 1 card, but before I give it to you, let me remind you that all of the charts and graphs from today's episode are from Market Movers, and Market Movers now has an incredible new sales history feature that lets you look up recent sales on any card in existence. You can look up recent sales in Market Movers. You're going to want to try this out right now. Go to sportscardinvestor.com and click on Market Movers in the main menu bar, or go into the App Store on your phone and download the Market Movers app, and your first 7 days of trying it are going to be absolutely free. All right, you guys ready for today's number 1 card? It is Anthony Edwards. The big man is looking big right now. He has become the clear leader for Team USA, and Team USA is having a nice run in the World Cup. And of course, this is not terribly unexpected because Anthony Edwards had a career year last season for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He averaged 25 points per game on 46% shooting, actually shot 37% from 3, which is great for a big man. And there are many out there who think that this year he'll take even more of a leap this next season and potentially become part of the MVP equation. Wouldn't that be interesting? So on the back of all of this good play, Anthony Edwards cards are right now, at this moment, the hottest cards in the sports card market. Let's take a look here at Market Movers, and I'm loading the graph. I've got 6 of his cards up on the screen. His 2020 Prism Base, Prism Silver, Prism Green, Prism Red, White, and Blue, Optic Base, and Optic Hollow, all in PSA 10 condition. And you can see this graph, lots of cards on there. If we look at price change by percentage, you can see that all of these cards are really starting to go up here, heat up in the market, particularly over the last couple of weeks. And if we look at the detailed stats over the last 30 days, you'll see that these cards are up anywhere from 10% all the way up to over 91% From a percentage standpoint, is that Optic Base and PSA 10 that's gone up the most. That card was $39 30 days ago. That card is $75 today. But from a dollar standpoint, it is his Prism Silver that has gone up the most. 30 days ago, you could have got his Prism Silver in PSA 10 for $525. And today, it will cost you $637. It is great to see all of Anthony Edwards cards going up, and hopefully, as we close in on the start of the next NBA season, we will see not only his cards, but other modern basketball cards begin to heat up as well. That typically happens around the start of the season, which means that now might be a good time to buy, well, maybe anyone other than Anthony Edwards, because Anthony Edwards is already hot, but typically now is a decent time to start buying some of those basketball players who you think are going to have a good start to their season. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's top 5. If you did, please go check out Market Movers. Go to sportscardinvestor.com and click Market Movers in the main menu bar. Download the Market Movers app and hit that subscribe. Give us a like, and we'll see you for our next episode soon. Take care.